In today's video, I'm going to show you how to take off your tires while you're set up at camp. We are set up at camp right now and I need to change out 2 of my tires. I got 2 new tires to put on. So I'm going to show you how I take them off of our RV while it's setting here. First thing to note is that you're going to need tools. So let me get my tools around. I'm taking off the front tires of my RV and I'll show you exactly how I'm going to do that. All right, so the tools you're going to need is a jack, obviously, and your 3/4 inch socket wrench for your lug nuts. There is a tool that comes with the RV. It has 2 of these, which includes the size that you'll need for your lug nuts. I use this extended one because it makes it easier, and I use this as a breaker bar because it extends out, as you will see. And then I do have another jack. This is a 2-ton one. This is a 10. The reason I have 2 is because it keeps me from having to bring jack stands. So I can change out 2 tires at one time. This will hold up both of the axles, and you'll see that in the video. I also always wear a pair of gloves because I'm always busting my knuckles. So those are the only tools that you're going to need to do this. You can switch out all of your tires. One of the first things I want to do is make sure that my wheels are chalked. My wheels are always chalked when I level anyway, but I want to make sure they're chalked. So I'm going to chalk the rear part because I'm taking this wheel off. So I'm going to go around to the other side. The other side, I'll put that in to make sure it's chalked. I'll do it in the front of the rear wheel. So the other side I did the back. It keeps the wheel this from rolling forward and the other side from rolling back, so it's pretty secured. And then this is my spare from when I had broken my axle. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I'll put a link at the end of this video, and we're going to get this wheel taken off. So I'm going to start on the other side and show you how it's done. One of the things I did was I bought a 3/4 inch socket. It's an extended one so that it makes it easier to get in here. And then I use this regular bar. If you notice, this extends out, and once it's extended out, you get a lot more leverage. So this allows me to put some good leverage on these sockets, plus the extended allows me to get to these lug nuts easier. I haven't jacked anything up yet because I want tension on the tire. I'm just loosening these for right now. And then that way, when I jack this up, they'll already be loose and the wheel won't be spinning. So. All right, now that I have all of those loose, I'm going to go ahead and jack this up. We're underneath of here. I'm going to place my bottle jack. Make sure this is pushed all the way down. Place my bottle jack on here, and I'm going to make sure that it is centered on the axle. All I have to do is get this off of the ground. And then once I have this off of the ground, then I'll be able to get this tire off. So doesn't take much to get it off of the ground. You can see it's off the ground. So now I'm going to go ahead and go on the other side, loosen it up, take the tire off. So now that I have the tire loose, I can take this and loosen all of the lug nuts up. All right, so here again, I'm going to go ahead and loosen these lug nuts. there is one thing that I didn't cover, and that's that we have the jacks. But you also note that we have our jack stands, leveling jacks are down. So even though I'm taking these tires off and it's going to be supported by 2 jacks, it's still very safe because all of the weight is being supported by these and the back wheels. One thing I'm going to do before I get this all the way down is put this other jack stand underneath. Once the tire's loose, get the nuts off and pull the tire off. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and jack this up so the tire's off the ground. And you can see the tire basically just fell right off. So the other thing I have to do is take these. So now that I have both tires off, I can go ahead and take these down, get the new ones put on. This will not come off, so I'm probably gonna have to get a new one of those. So I gotta figure that out. But now that I got these back from the tire shop, go ahead and get these installed. Now, one thing you can see here is that the axle is supported by both of these bottle jacks. So, you know, one of the things is I could use jack stands, but having the bottle jacks helps because I have 2 jacks. But on top of that, they're small, so they don't take up as much room as the jack stands would. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this mounted on here. These are big, heavy tires. So once it's on, now I'm going to put each of the lug nuts on. Next thing I'm doing is putting this tire on the other side. I can go ahead and put the lug nuts on. You want to tighten these in a star pattern. So here, 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 and back and forth, because what that does is it makes sure that they snug and seat down onto the lug nut and the rim correctly. An important thing to note, and you'll see people where they break off lug nuts or the whole tire comes off. The important part of that is that they are probably over tightened when people use impact wrenches at the dealer. So you always want to check that. Even if you get it done at the dealer, it's not a bad idea to take your torque wrench and retorque them to the correct foot pound. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and lower this jack on this side so that I can put my torque in. Now you can torque this down and it will click This is not a digital, it's a manual. So it basically clicks when the torque is tight enough, and I'll show you what that's like. And what you'll hear, once I get to it, that means that that's torqued to the right specs. That one's torqued. You can tell all of them are torqued. Now I have to go probably 10-15 miles down the road, come out and re-torque these. So that's a very important piece, because depending on how the tire's on there, you could have a different set. So you got to make sure you re-torque these after about 10-15 miles. So there we have it. The tires are installed, 2 brand new tires. I got them on the front. And I'm gonna do 2 more as soon as I get to Las Vegas. So thanks for watching. Hope this helps somebody. Tanks full where he's empty, living life.